Meghna from People+ai.
So first of all, I had no idea what this was going to be about. I found it very interesting. I mean, the description, I don't remember very clearly now, but I think they'd asked us to put various possible use cases, AI use cases, within various domains. Throughout, what drew me was the scale and like the ambition of like the vision of what we could do. Like wanting to do impactful work at scale. I think that's what drew me to this. I think the fellowship, my plan was to unlearn and relearn.
Yes.
So I tend to be very tech averse when new technologies come to the surface.
Okay.
And I wanted to sort of like challenge myself to like get into the AI sphere and learn about it before discarding it like blindly.
Yeah.
And that's why I got into the fellowship, and that's what I feel like I'm sort of achieving, also understanding its implications, what it is, how it works, all of that.
The fellowship structure is 18 months, right? For the first 6 months, you learn from one mentor, and the next 12 months, you implement one project from a scratch. So we came up with this idea. We started this People+ai exactly 18 months ago. We did not have a structure. We have tried 10 different things. जो काम किया हम उस पे approach किए. This it's the same method. Try fast, fail fast. There are so many events, like there are so many incidents कि we almost felt like okay, this is now end of the project. So there are many setbacks, but now you know, right? Like the thing is like it's like you learn from it. Like you fail, you learn, you again start from scratch, and now it's going places.
One question. What I think really sets apart, at least in my experience from the other organizations or other streams of work here, is one, the leverage you have with like all the backing of the DPI folk and everything, so that there's like instant sort of trust in the market and stuff, and the sheer license to go explore and fail, like despite of the results, right? Like you do not have an expectation that, you know, whatever you're trying to work on, immediately you need to go and succeed. It's like a very exploratory in nature. This is a kind of area that probably you couldn't go and experiment anywhere else. The freedom to sort of go and explore, build, fall, rise again. So yeah, I think that is really what sets it apart.
You know, this is the first time in my life I've been spending so much time with the non-engineering folks. That was amazing. Like, every then and now I'm learning so much things. Like, okay, sometime I'll be saying something to bit more regarding the way cities are built or something like, okay, before I think we need more flyovers than metros and all. And he'll be like, bro, that's not how things work. And then he explain me. The learning me so much. I'm still stuck and they are like, okay, Gopi, if you believe in this, just to go get it done. Run, Gopi, run, that kind of feedback, and then it was great.
What do you think you took away from this fellowship?
I think understanding a problem. Basically, you know, sometimes you get very excited on the solution and start solving. Then after that you realize, oh shit, this is then, you know, like you solved something very wrong, right? Like, and this is not something which people are willing to pay for, and this is not the need of the hour, right? So understanding the problem in depth, like, and also not being attached to the solution, like being attached to the problem and being honest to yourself. Is this even a problem? And is this something which people are willing to pay for, right? Like, I think, I think that's the biggest learning for me.
Like there's a big gap in what you think is possible, what you think is feasible. So there was a huge learning curve in understanding how our tech solutions actually deployed on the ground, right? Like what we see, we don't understand what really goes behind it. And so there was a steep learning curve there.
Okay.
But I think this was a great space to sort of, it's a little bit like they push you in the deep end and then figure it out.
Yeah, and go explore.
So it was a little bit like that. But it was fun.